Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good match for us. I wasn't pleased with how we were defending their middles early on, but by, late second set, we started to dig them a little bit and, set point in that second set to get a block on them, bled into the third set of slowing them down. We knew that's where we would need to stop them, and we weren't successful at that early on. But as the match wore on, we stayed physical from our pins especially. Bryn, Kinsey, and Gabby did a good job of just swinging big, high and hard.
You got off to a slow start, second time in a row at home. Did you have, uh-oh, here we go again feeling, or were you confident that you would pick it up?
I can't speak for everybody. I didn't have that feeling. We had challenged our team to just be in the moment. And so I was too. I wasn't thinking about last week or anything else other than just how are we going to adjust to this team and how are we going to, just keep working through it. We aren't that familiar with Valpo, so we knew we were going to have to make some adjustments on the fly. You can only pick up so much from video and your preparation, and I felt like that's what it was a little bit more of than anything else.
Overall, how was your team's, how did they come out in your opinion after a deflating week last week?
Yeah, it was a week of progress for sure. I mean, it's disappointing, and I think that's still okay to say. We'd rather be in the NCAA tournament, and that's just the honest truth. But we're here, and so we're going to make the most of it. And I think it felt good to get a good win on our home court and be advancing and kind of get that taste out of our mouth. And that's what I mentioned before of just staying in the moment, and that's what we talked about during practice, is just be where your feet are and go after it.
Tomorrow night you get a familiar opponent. You see them at least once a year, either in the spring or in the fall, so you know them a lot more than you know Valpo. Mm-hmm. What do you have to do to get ready? They seem like a very physical team as well.
They are big, fast arms, and going to be tough to defend in the middle again. That's going to be a tough matchup for us, and we're going to have to be a little bit better than we were early tonight, and we still got to swing big and bring a lot of offense back at them. Our offense will be kind of our first line of defense against Wyoming.
You talked last week about having to rely on McKenzie. It seemed like you had a little more balance tonight. Was that the whole plan all week?
Not necessarily. I think it just kind of, you wait and see how the match plays itself out. So we still set Kins a lot of balls. We're setting her from the back row. She was very successful back there. But we were able to set Gabby a few more balls, and that was intentional based on Valpo. Not that we were trying to not set Kinsey. We just knew we would have a good matchup to run our slide with our middles and to run behind the setter. So we did, take some attempts off of Kinsey and put it on our right side tonight.
I'd be amiss if I didn't ask about two of the seniors individually. Michaela Bloom, 1,000 career digs. I know that was a big thing all week. And now Cece is now tied for the D1 solo blocks in her career. She's got a chance tomorrow night to set that record. How big are those two been the last 5 years?
Yeah, I didn't even know about Cece's record. I heard him announce Boone's. She was 2 digs short of that as we finish our conference run last week. So that was really disappointing, and that's one of the things that we are chasing right now is those personal milestones, and hopefully the team is rallying around that as well. I don't think that's a selfish thing to want to accomplish some of those things and get your name in the record book. And so that's a great milestone for both of them. Cece's been our best blocker for a couple years now, and we match her up against their best attackers, and we are able to game plan around how good she's been as a blocker. And Boone had another good night tonight, reading, and she was the one that was kind of the catalyst to eventually start stopping their middles.
And finally, Gabby, she was the freshman hitter of the year, or freshman player of the year for the conference. Got almost 225 kills. That's a big number for a freshman, especially in a program like this. What has she meant, not just tonight, but overall?
Yeah, she means a big arm. That's what we've gotten out of her this year is we can set her on a high ball and let her go work. And so tonight we knew that'd be a good matchup, like I said, and so we gave her a lot more balls again, and we hope she has even more of those down the road.
Well, good win and a short turnaround, so congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.